This video will provide overview of how proposed USCIS Form I-864 Affidavit of Support update impacts family-based green card cases. In April 2020, USCIS announced this change and will require the new form soon. Most family-based green card cases require to have a U.S. citizen or lawful permanent petitioner sign Affidavit of Support, which is USCIS Form I-864. The U.S. citizen or lawful permanent resident petitioner becomes a sponsor for intending immigrant for the purpose of USCIS Form I-864. The Affidavit of Support is a contract between the person sponsoring intending immigrant and the United States. It is used to demonstrate that the sponsor earns more than 125% of the federal poverty limit. The sponsor is responsible to provide financial support to the intending immigrant. The sponsor can be sued by the federal government or state or local government if the person they're sponsoring unlawfully claims and then receive certain government benefits. I-864 will likely become more complicated next month. On April 10, 2020, USCIS announced its intention to make significant updates to the form. The new form will require that sponsors give up more rights. If USCIS updates the form next month, sponsors will be required to provide their personal bank account information. Sponsors will also be required to have their signature notarized before submitting the form to USCIS. The new form also requires that the sponsor agree to allow the Social Security Administration and other agencies to share information with the Department of Homeland Security and or the Department of State. Additionally, a draft form notes a civil penalty that USCIS will impose if the sponsor do not notify the agency within 30 days of moving. Furthermore, new form notes that household size may include people not living with a sponsor, for example, college students living outside of sponsor's home. The proposed changes are significant because a larger household size increases the income required to be a sponsor. The new form also requires that sponsors submit to jurisdiction of any court in the United States. This makes it easier for government agencies to sue the sponsor. The extent to which sponsors' privacy is waived becomes broader if the person they're sponsoring applies for means-tested public benefits. In addition, new form and instructions warn that improperly completed forms or the forms submitted without proper evidence may be denied or rejected. If the form is updated, new version will be more intrusive and harder to complete. These changes make it even more imperative to retain experienced immigration counsel. This video blog does not create attorney-client relationship and does not make me your attorney. You must sign a separate client agreement to form such a relationship. This information is intended to educate, should not be taken as a legal advice. If you need legal advice or representation on fiancé visas or family-based green card immigrant visa cases, contact us. We offer free Skype or Zoom video consultation on all fiancé visa or family-based green card or immigrant visa cases. Call Francis Law Center at 877-369-2575 or visit us at francislawcenter.com. Please make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel, and thank you so much.